Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon, where I'll be talking about the movies, obviously the TV shows, theme parks, I don't know, whatever the case may be. So, okay, I just thought I'll just review something doll related, I guess. Well, this particular doll was in some Disney stuff anyway, so I guess, even though they technically didn't make this specifically. So the curse of the miner's ghost. So if that sounds like a horror thing, that because it kind of sounds like one anyway. And yes, before anyone says anything, yes, I'm pretty much using this as an excuse to talk about something spooky related, some Halloween stuff. And yes, it's an episode from this TV series, Radio Folks. This one specifically. And the thing is that I've actually seen this episode during Halloween. Yeah, last year. Yeah, several months already. So that's the thing. I wasn't really planning to actually do a video about this, but I just thought might as well, I guess. And yes, like I was saying a moment ago, yeah, Barbie. Talk about that, of course. And it does give me an excuse to talk about something spooky related, of course. Even though when it comes to the horror genre, I usually would speak about the more obscured, low budget stuff. Because that's usually my cup of tea. Really, I also prefer that more than modern day horror movies anyway. But I like Barbie, so here you go, I guess. And the thing is that, oh come on, whoa, Agent Kilowatt Dan, why are you trying to make people be confused about being a man? Were you trying to say they can't be a man or anything? Oh Christ Almighty, it's this guy again. Can you just get out of here and leave me alone? I'm trying to finish up this video. Jesus. Oh come on, you have an agenda. That's what it is. You're teaming up with the feminists to take men rights away. Is that what it is?
Stupidity isn't a virus, but it sure is spreading like one.
Boy. I swear the people these days. Ugh. Well, then again, there were idiots back then too, so whatever, guys. Anyway, of course, as always, let's talk about the plot of this episode, shall we? So here we go. So Barbie, Ken, along with a few other characters, are on the way to this place, Windy Willows Inn. Simple enough. And this place is going to be with the company of this character named Ant to celebrate spring break. So again, okay, it seems simple enough, but no, of course not. We can't never keep things that simple. Of course not. They do get a call from another character who was on vacation in Mexico, and this character wanted to call and wish them all a good trip. Obviously, Daisy over here, reminiscence of the time they pretty much melted a cheese cow on another different character, of course, which Barbie tells them that Harry got over it and that he and Ant are work buddies, so I guess that's something I got in common. So, of course, the others sing to pass the time or whatnot, but things still get rather crazy, of course. By the time this group of characters do get to Windy Willows, they discover that there is no show on the ground. Of course, we see characters like Stacy does come into this episode storylines and whatnot because she is a part of the show after all. So there's that. The kids were greeted by the character Ant, Rufus, a dog whose owner was out of town, kind of a thing. So there was that going on, obviously. So they went to get settled down when they noticed a character, Van Ken thought he was arrested for parole smuggling before, but Henry proves that the music changed the some kind of evil spirit or whatever. So those come into play, of course. Yeah, but in grand scheme of things, this is pretty much Barbie and her friends spend spring break in this place, and of course those spooky ghosts await in this kind of mine thing. Of course, they go into this mine thing, and these things are just getting crazy and out of control, as you might expect. Yeah, Rogue Agent Killer Warden, I command you to stop watching stuff right now. Yeah, do it right now. So, will you obey me?
No.
So, okay, this specific episode of the series of Barbie Dreamhouse Adventures Go Team Roberts, this was the seventh episode in the second season of the animated series, and it was released on Netflix on March 24th of 2020. So, yes, this was released first on the Netflix streaming services, which I mentioned before I refuse to support, and I'll just leave it at that. So we all know what happened with a certain movie and a certain female director. I'll leave it as vague as that. So anyway, oh, what? You trying to say that men can wear dresses? Men can wear panties? Are you trying to challenge the dress code for men?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
The animation for this was actually quite good though. That's the thing when we came to the Mattel on Netflix, that's for sure. When they teamed up, I can tell that the animation for the Barbie related storylines have drastically changed. I mean that for the better, of course. I really mean that in a good way, obviously. The animation has definitely gotten better over the years with the Barbie related stuff, whether it's TV shows or movies, which I actually do appreciate. It just goes to show you that, okay, once they realize that this, of course, it keeps going and going and going. This is pretty much a franchise that keeps going. So you might as well put the effort in animation to to make this have a good look. Of course, like the old saying goes, presentation is everything, and it definitely shows here. And I can admit that it does have a nice look throughout the entire thing with this episode, so that's definitely a plus, folks. Oh yeah. Oh come on! Why can't the man be the main character in this TV show? I want the spotlight. I felt left out. Alright, let's just wrap this up, shall we? I thought the voice acting was actually pretty good, though. I like the voice acting right here, folks. And yes, just because this franchise was inspired by a doll, it doesn't mean that the writing has to be bad. It doesn't mean the voice acting has to be bad. There's actually some genuine efforts when it comes to that department, of course. Yes, I actually didn't mind the fact that these characters were trapped in this mind thing, and those are these ghosts or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, I think that's the thing when it comes to Barbie. You can be pretty flexible with the character in so many different ways. So I guess just get creative, I guess. So I'll give this episode an overall rating of a 7.0 out of 10. I give it a 7.0 out of 10 for me. So yes, of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.